You try to look friendly, but he just stares and never does anything. In a situation like this, even though you may think that you are looking friendly, he may not see that as you being friendly. He may not even necessarily feel like if you are being friendly, that you're being friendly towards him. Because there may be a part of him that wonders, does she know I'm staring at her? Is she being friendly towards me or friendly towards someone else? Or is she just normally this kind of person? So you could be dealing with a person or a guy who is relatively shy, but is also very unsure of himself. So that even if you are being friendly, he still looks at that and goes, is she being friendly to me because I'm staring at her? Or is this just how she normally is and she just has a happy-go-lucky kind of attitude? And this is the way that a guy like this can essentially talk himself out of actually doing anything as far as maybe approaching you and talking to you and stuff like that. So you're probably dealing with this kind of guy. If you are being friendly, if you are trying to be like, hey, I'm friendly, you can come and talk to me, and he's not responding, he's not doing anything, that could be the kind of guy you're dealing with. One of the best things you can do in a situation like this is forget about being friendly. Forget about being friendly because clearly it isn't working. What you need to do is really try your best to essentially look at him, okay? Because what you may not be doing, you may be doing all this friendly stuff, but you may not really be looking at him. You may not be looking back at him, all right? And I'm not just saying looking back and looking away to the point where he's not sure if you were looking at him. Because again, remember, we're dealing with a particular kind of guy here, more than likely, who is going to get signals from you and going to find a way in his mind by which he can go, is she just being friendly because she's normally friendly, or is she being friendly to me because she can see I'm looking at her and she likes me too? I think she's probably just being friendly because she's friendly. Or maybe she's being friendly to someone else. Is there anyone else around here besides myself? So he's going to find any way, right, to give an excuse to essentially deny that what you're doing is essentially what you're doing, which is trying to let him know, hey, I like you, come in and talk to me, right? So if you just look at him and you look away, he may just look at it as something, again, remember, this is the type of guy we're dealing with. He may see that as, oh, she probably doesn't like me. Or, oh, she probably just glanced at me and it didn't mean anything because she looked away pretty quickly. You have to, if you like this guy, you're going to have to look at him, but you're going to have to linger. And I know this can be a little bit intimidating, but this is the best way you can do it. Well, one of the best ways you can get this guy's attention and let him know, listen, you can come and talk to me. Okay, so you're gonna have to return the look that he's giving you. You're gonna have to return the stare. You're gonna have to stare, and you're gonna have to hold it. All right, you're gonna have to hold it. And I know it's hard. I know it's intimidating if you're not this kind of person, but if you like this guy enough, this is one of the best ways you can do it. So forget about being friendly because it's not working. Look back at him when he's looking at you and just hold it. All right, and if he's holding it, and this is the problem you might run into, he may hold it, but then again, he may not hold it. He may see that you're looking back at him and he'll go, oh, he'll look away, right? But don't fret if he does that because he's going to look back at you. And when he does, you want to make sure that you give him a smile now, okay? When he looks back, you want to make sure you give him a smile because that is what's going to go send the bells ringing in his head and he's going to go, ding, 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 ding. Oh, she was looking at me and holding the look. I looked away, but then I looked back and she was smiling. Oh, smiling at me. Oh, she must like me. Now, that's how you're going to get your point across. That's how you're going to let him know that you are there and you want him to make a move. All right? Now, it may take a few instances of this before he actually makes a move. So more than likely, the first time you do this is not necessarily going to cause him to make a move. So you're going to have to be patient. All right? But this is the way you can go about it. if you're prepared to go through this process. If you're not, you may want to look into someone else or go talk to him yourself. But again, it's up to you.